The Vanguard system just finished running the entire 2025 Bowman Chrome checklist of prospects with first autos, delivering some surprising results. Stick around to find which prospects you should be chasing in this highly anticipated set releasing September 10th. Hey everyone, Jay here from Drip Zone, and today I'm very excited to break down the Vanguard top 15 prospects from the 2025 Bowman Chrome set. The Vanguard system highlights true player performance and cuts through all the hype and expectations to show which prospects with Bowman first rookie cards are showing signs of hobby value potential. This system boils down complex advanced player stats, and with the Vanguard algorithm, players are ranked with one single number, the player's Vanguard score. We've got tiers that make it easy to spot the big winners: Superfractor, Red, Orange, and Gold, each representing a different level of player performance. Today we're focusing on the prospects that are currently putting up impressive numbers and worth your attention in this checklist. For an in-depth explanation of why I created Vanguard and how it works, check out the video linked in the description and at the end of the video. So let's get into it. And before I do, please remember that these evaluations are my own opinions. Always do your own research, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments on what you agree with and what you disagree with. Gabriel Davalillo is a 17-year-old Venezuelan catcher who just signed with the Angels for $2 million in the 2025 international class. Baseball runs in his blood. His father, David, played in the Angels system, and his uncle, Vic Davalillo, played a 16-year MLB career. Ranked MLB Pipeline's number 17 international prospect and the top catcher in his class, Gabriel's athleticism and raw power are already turning heads. Scouts love how he drives the ball to all fields, and while his defense is still developing, his hitting upside is undeniable. On the field, Gabriel's numbers back up the hype. Assigned to the DSL, he's hitting .307, .417, and .554 with 7 home runs and an OPS of .952. Your analytics give him a 4.66 Vanguard score. Red Elite Prospect, reflecting an elite offense. WRC plus 140, ISO 240, strikeout percentage 9.5%, walk rate 12.9%, plus the positional adjustment for catcher. Simply put, he hits with power, discipline, and advanced tools that make him one of the top young hitters in pro ball. Elorky Rodriguez, just 17, is already one of the Rangers' most exciting young talents. He signed with Texas for over $1 million in January 2025, the top international bonus in their class. Playing for the DSL Rangers Red, he's a well-rounded outfielder who's already made the DSL mid-season All-Star game. With scouts grading his hit, power, speed, fielding, and arm all around 50, Elorky combines a raw athleticism with advanced baseball instincts. Elorky's performance earns him a 4.33 Vanguard score, Red Elite level. His DSL stats back it up: .339 average, .472 OBP, .500 slugging, OPS, .972, 6 home runs, 43 RBI, 9 stolen bases with strikeouts just 15% and walks near 16.5%. His WRC plus of 161 and 15% home run to fly ball ratio shows he's not just hitting, he's dominating at this level. At only 17, Elorky is the kind of rare, high upside prospect who could rise fast through the Rangers system and make a real impact at the top levels. Kevin Alvarez, 17, is a Cuban outfield prospect who signed with the Astros for one of the largest international bonuses in team history, $2 million. At 6'4", 184 pounds, he's a left-handed hitter with advanced plate discipline, natural power, and athletic outfield instincts. In his 2025 DSL debut, he hit .306 with an .882 OPS, walking more than he struck out, already showing maturity and baseball IQ beyond his age. All that upside translates to a 4.19 Vanguard score, impact prospect. His 139 WRC plus is far above the league average, paired with a .306 average, .458 slugging, and a walk rate of 12.4% versus 10.1% strikeouts. His ISO 153 and home run to fly ball rate is 5.1%, hint at real power, and his outfield position adds extra value. Put simply, Alvarez is a complete offensive and defensive package, a prospect the Astros expect to develop into a cornerstone player in the years ahead. Wilfri De La Cruz is a 17-year-old prospect who signed with the Cubs in January 2025 for $2.3 million, one of the largest international bonuses in baseball this year. A 6'2" switch-hitting shortstop, he showed advanced plate discipline in this DSL, posting .262, .442, and .417, walking more than he struck out. De La Cruz earned a Vanguard score of 4.17, orange impact prospect. At 17, he's producing like a top prospect. 141 WRC plus, 26 walks, walk to strikeout of 1.26, and solid slugging. His combination of patience, contact, power upside, and defensive tools makes him a high upside prospect the Orioles are excited to develop. Devin Fitz-Gerald is a 19-year-old shortstop impressing in the Texas Rangers system. Hailing from Parkland, Florida, he starred at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, where he helped lead the team to 4 straight state championships and 3 national. A switch hitter with natural gap-to-gap power, Devin combines a polished approach at the plate with excellent plate discipline and defensive versatility across shortstop, second, and third base. Drafted in the 5th round of the 2024 MLB draft, he signed with a $900K bonus, skipping his commitment to NC State. He quickly made his mark in the Arizona Complex League, hitting over 300 with a .428 on-base percentage before earning a promotion to Low A. A shoulder injury briefly slowed him down, but scouts love his baseball IQ, leadership, and pro-ready approach. He keeps strikeouts low at 13.9% and walks at a strong 16.2%, highlighting his plate discipline. When you factor in his defensive versatility and the value shortstop adds, Devin is a well-rounded, high-upside prospect to watch closely. Simply put, the tools, instincts, and polished approach are all there, and he's just getting started. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really motivates me to keep creating new content. Also, turn on notifications so you'll know the moment I drop my 2024 Bowman Draft Prospect Evaluation video. That one's going to feature some big names including Konnor Griffin, who was in that Bowman Sets checklist. And while you're at it, feel free to leave me a comment with suggestions for the kind of videos you'd like to see next. I always love hearing your ideas. Alright, let's get back into it. Elian Pena is a 17-year-old shortstop from the Dominican Republic, already making waves in the Mets DSL Orange squad. He signed for a record $5 million bonus on January 15, 2025, the largest international signing in Mets history and the top Latin signing of the year. At 5'10 and 180 pounds, Pena combines advanced hitting for his age with impressive plate discipline. Scouts rave about his instincts, soft hands, and range at shortstop, projecting him as a long-term solution up the middle. Add 21 stolen bases, 6 home runs, and 27 RBIs this season, and you've got a true multi-tool talent who can impact a game in more ways than one. Pena's Vanguard score is 4.1, orange impact prospect. This isn't just hype, it's backed by advanced stats. He's creating runs with a WRC plus of 136, hits for average 286, and power 193 ISO and 478 slugging, and keeps strikeouts low at 15.2% while walking 17.2% of the time, showing elite plate discipline. Factor in his premium shortstop value plus speed and multi-tool skills, and Pena checks all the boxes of an impact prospect ready to rise through the system. Keep your eyes on him. This is a player the Mets' future could be built around. Juneiker Caceres is an 18-year-old Venezuelan outfielder who has quickly emerged as one of the Cleveland Guardians' most exciting young bats. Signed in January 2024 for around $300,000, this left-handed hitter stands 5'10 and 168 pounds and already shows a pro-level approach at the plate. He dominated in both the Dominican Summer League and the Arizona Complex League, spraying the ball to all fields with patience and a remarkably low strikeout rate for his age. His performance earned him a promotion to Low A in July 2025, and at just 18, he's already projecting as a bat-first prospect with the tools and instincts to move quickly through the minors. Caceres earns a Vanguard score of 4.13, placing him in the orange tier as an impact prospect, and the numbers back it up. In ACL and early Low A, he posted a 307 average, 418 on-base percentage, and 918 OPS while contributing 4 home runs and 25 RBI in just 176 at-bats. On top of that, his WRC plus of 144 shows he's producing runs at 44% above league average, making him one of the most productive young hitters in the system. His plate discipline is elite, with a 17.1% walk rate, 11.2% strikeout rate, and a walk-to-strikeout ratio of 1.53, giving him a significant edge over his peers. With a balanced tool set, advanced hitting skills, and performance that already stands out among his age group, Juneiker Caceres is a rising star and a name Guardians fans will want to remember. Jordan Sanchez is a 19-year-old left-handed outfielder from Cuba, standing 6'1" and 176 pounds. Signed by the Orioles in December 2023 for about $450K international bonus, he's already turning heads with his raw power and smooth, lofted swing. In 38 games in the DSL in 2024, Sanchez hit .333 with a 1.04 OPS, collected in 43 hits, including 6 home runs, and an earned DSL Player of the Week honors with mid- and postseason All-Star recognition. That performance earned him a quick promotion to the Florida Complex League in 2025, signaling Baltimore's confidence in his bat. He packs power with a .236 ISO and a .529 slugging percentage, while his 15.9% walk rate and 0.54 walk-to-strikeout ratio show advanced plate discipline. Sanchez's Vanguard score is 3.98, placing him in the orange impact prospect tier, and the numbers back it up. His 161 WRC plus is elite for his age, showing he creates runs at a level far above his competition. Strikeouts are elevated at 29.2%, but for a 19-year-old facing pro pitching, that's understandable. Add in a 12.2% home run to fly ball rate and his outfield positional value, and you have a high upside hitter with impact potential, someone who could rise through the Orioles system quickly if he continues to refine his approach. Keep an eye on him. The combination of power, discipline, and positional versatility makes Sanchez one of the most exciting young bats in Baltimore's pipeline. Raniel Rodriguez is a Dominican catcher from the St. Louis Cardinals. At just 18 years old, he went from under-the-radar signee to a top organizational prospect in less than a year. Once signed, he immediately turned heads in the DSL, hitting .345, .462, and .683 with 10 home runs in only 41 games. His plate discipline and power were beyond his years. Moving to the Florida Complex League in 2025, he absolutely dominated May, posting a .370, .520 with an .852 slash line with 7 homers in just 18 games, earning Player of the Month honors. And in his first low-A game for Palm Beach, he homered in his very first at-bat. Rapid, explosive, and fearless at the plate, Rodriguez is a true rising star in the Cardinals system. Let's take a look at what backs up that Vanguard score. The analytics back it up well. He's a 3.97 orange impact prospect on the Vanguard scale, which signals above average future MLB impact. His 136 WRC plus means he's producing 36% better than the league average at just 18 years of age. His raw power is elite too, with an ISO of 212 compared to the league's 160. Even more impressive, he strikes out less than average at 18% while walking 15% of the time, giving him a walk-to-strikeout ratio of 0.83, rare for someone his age. Add to that the fact that he plays catcher, a high-value position, and his 1.2 positional value boosts his overall compact profile. Rodriguez isn't just a young slugger, he's a smart hitter with plus power at a premium position, and he's one of the Cardinals' most exciting prospects to watch right now. Meet Nathan Church, a Newport Beach native who set the UC Irvine's single-season hit record with 100 hits in 2021, while also leading NCAA Division I in triples. In 2025, he's adding emerging power to his speed and defense, earning league-wide attention and a promotion to AAA. Drafted by the Cardinals in the 11th round of 2022, he wasn't a top-ranked prospect, but he's steadily climbed the system. By 2024, Baseball America recognized him as the best defensive outfielder in the Cardinals organization, with a cannon arm and elite range. His strikeout rate is just 9.9%, and a 1.0 walk-to-strikeout ratio show elite bat control and plate discipline. Add his 189 ISO and 14.6 home run to fly ball percentage plus defensive tools, and the numbers confirm he's not just flashing skills, he's ready. He's producing at a level that makes him a legitimate MLB impact candidate. Here's a 17-year-old Venezuelan shortstop who could already be the Twins' next breakout prospect, and he's just impressing in the DSL. Haritzon Castillo comes out of Venezuela and signed with the Minnesota Twins on January 15, 2025 for just under $1 million. At 17 years old, he's already showing a professional approach at the plate. In his debut season with the Dominican Summer League, Castillo hit .283 with a .395 on-base percentage and .823 OPS, racking up 39 hits, 2 homers, 31 RBIs, and 12 stolen bases across 138 at-bats. Scouts love his compact line drive swing and advanced plate discipline. He sprays the ball to all fields and shows gap power that could grow as he develops. While listed as a shortstop, his profile suggests he could evolve into a versatile infield bat-first player. While his isolated power, 147, is slightly below league averages, his advanced approach and ability to generate line drives make him a high-floor bat with room to add more pop. Simply put, Castillo is a young, disciplined hitter who combines immediate production with serious upside, the kind of prospect you want to follow closely in the Twins system. RJ Schreck is a left-handed outfielder making waves in the Blue Jays organization. He played 4 years at Duke, then transferred to Vanderbilt for his final season, showing a polished approach at the plate and legit gap-to-gap power. Drafted in the 9th round by the Mariners in 2023, he quickly moved through High-A Everett and Double-A Arkansas, and now shines at Triple-A Buffalo. What sets him apart is his elite plate discipline, consistently drawing walks while keeping strikeouts low, and his ability to play all 3 outfield positions with solid defense. RJ's Vanguard scores of 3.78 labels him an orange impact prospect, and the numbers back it up. His WRC plus of 148 shows he hits well above league average, while an ISO of 222 confirms legitimate power. Add a 289 batting average and a 511 slugging percentage plus a 17.9% home run to fly ball rate, and you see a hitter who combines contact, power, and patience, the type of player who can make an immediate impact in the majors. Schreck's mix of consistency, versatility, and upside makes him a prospect worth watching, and exactly the kind of name you'll want to remember when Toronto needs a spark in the outfield. Born in the Bronx, Christopher Suero grew up chasing baseball in the city before moving to the Dominican Republic at just 15 to train full-time. Signed by the Mets in 2022 for $10,000, Suero has been climbing fast through the minors, DSL, FCL, and all the way to Double-A as of July 18, 2025. He's a catcher first, but also shows versatility at first base and left field, combined with rare speed for a backstop, making him a unique athletic profile. Beyond stats, Suero's story is compelling, overcoming personal hardships, leading teammates, and earning SAL Player of the Week honors in 2025, a true leader and emerging star. Suero's Vanguard score is 3.76, an orange impact prospect, marking him as a player with serious tools starting to separate from the pack. Offensively, he's 148 WRC plus and a 212 ISO showing real power potential. His 20.8 home run to fly ball rate confirms he's a legitimate home run threat. Plate discipline is elite for his age, 13.8% walks, while strikeouts are high at 29%, giving him risk but also upside if he cuts the whiffs. At just 21 years old, with 233 average, 374 OBP, 444 slugging, 818 OPS, 16 home runs, 29 stolen bases in AA, Suero combines youth, power, speed, and positional value, a prospect the Mets are clearly excited about. Nate George is one of the Orioles' most exciting young outfield prospects, and at just 19, he's already making waves. Here's what sets him apart. First, his physical tools. Standing at 6 feet and 200 pounds, Nate bats and throws right-handed, and scouts rave about his double-plus speed. He's a versatile defender capable of playing all 3 outfield positions, and his athleticism makes him a constant threat on the bases. Nate started in the Florida Complex League, slashing .383, .451, and .556, with 3 homers and 13 stolen bases in just 23 games. He moved quickly to Single-A, hitting .337 with 25 steals in 43 games, earning a mid-season promotion to High-A. Rapid promotions like this don't happen without elite talent. His Vanguard score of 3.76 puts him in the orange impact prospect tier, and here's why. First, he has elite production. Analytical metrics show him hitting .347 with a .502 slugging percentage and a WRC plus of 166. He also has advanced plate skills. Nate walks 10.1% of the time while striking out just 15.3%, showing exceptional discipline and contact ability for a 19-year-old. He's the kind of player who can get on base consistently while avoiding the strikeout-heavy approach you see in many young hitters. With an ISO of 155 and a home run to fly ball rate of 6.7%, he combines emerging power with his speed, base running instincts, and defensive versatility. The result? A true multi-tool threat who projects as a potential impact contributor for the Orioles outfield. At 19, Nate George isn't just a prospect to watch. He's one already turning heads and building a future in Baltimore. Meet Ching-Hsien Ko, one of the most exciting young bats in the Dodgers system. At just 18 years old, this 6'3", 250-pound left-handed outfield from Taiwan already has scouts talking. Ko first made a name for himself at the 2023 U18 Baseball World Cup, slashing .550 with 7 walks, helping Taiwan secure a silver medal, a performance that earned him a Dodgers signing bonus around $750K. Since joining the organization, Ko has exploded through the ranks. After a brief debut in the DSL, he dominated the Arizona Complex League, posting a .370 average with a .488 OBP, and earned a promotion to Single-A. Scouts have even compared his skill level to a young Cody Bellinger, noting his combination of power, patience, and athleticism. So why is Ko an orange tier impact prospect with a Vanguard score of 3.76? The numbers speak for themselves. He's generating runs at a rate 47% above league average, with a WRC plus of 147, while his .326 batting average and .462 slugging show a rare balance of contact and pop. What really sets him apart is plate discipline, a 17.1% walk rate, and a walk-to-strikeout ratio of 0.79, nearly double the league norm for his age. Even though his isolated power sits at 136, his ability to get on base and make quality contact, combined with his size and athletic profile, makes him a legitimate impact bat in the making. Prospectors are keeping an eye on Ko. He's the kind of young hitter who can climb prospect boards fast, and you'll want to track his progress as he moves through Single-A. So there you have it, the top 15 Vanguard player rankings. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're ready for what's next. Why prospect without Vanguard, your essential prospecting tool? If you're looking specifically for first Bowman cards, visit my Drip Zone Collectibles eBay store linked in the description below. It's all I list, and I do try to curate my selection where possible with Vanguard approved prospects. It's your go-to source for exclusive first Bowman finds and great deals. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.